Welcome to Atlanta Tarot Leo. This is your reading for the month of May, including late April. The zodiac sign that will be dwelling in is Taurus. So the element is earth. So keep your feet on the ground at all costs, or you will be grounded one way or the other. And you are in your 10th house. So this is the house of how you see yourself in the world. So it's basically like we see ourselves in our community, we see ourselves in our family. But this is sort of expanding into the wide world, into the world. What mark do you want to leave on the world? What's your legacy? It's about ambition. It's about what you want to be remembered for, really. As a person that's done good things, done a good job, all that kind of thing. So this is your 10th house. And your energy is the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is saying the project is almost complete. You have your eye on the prize. However, you need to sort of just take your pedal off the metal a bit, Leo, because you're sort of accelerating a bit too fast. You're a fire sign, so this is bound to happen. You need to just kind of take that foot off the pedal and just go, okay, right, I will get there. The end is in sight. But I think you're running. Yeah, you need to sort of slow down a little bit and realise that you will get to the end, even though you might feel like it keeps changing. I don't think I'll ever get there. I'll never finish this. You will. So let's go. And especially in terms of your 10th house, you know, what's the hurry? Okay, where you are right now, situated. Divine timing, the Sagittarian card of Temperance. Right time, right place, everything's right, divine timing. And this is the green light card. It's a major card. So it's saying you're in pole position. What's the story? Everything is actually right for whatever it is that you're whatever it is this project or this thing is that for you. And it isn't probably about your ambition and how you want to be seen and how you want to be perceived in the big wide world, not just in a tiny little community. So beautiful card, beautiful position. So worry not. Let's see what's influencing this to come in, and indeed the rest of the reading with the influencer card, the Chariot. So emotional discipline, another big card, Leo. Emotional discipline is everything. And the Chariot is sort of the old way. It's like your car. It's like you're going on a road trip, so you need to make sure everything's tip-top for the road trip. You can't go up half-baked. You know, no oil put in, no water, you know, the tyres aren't pumped. So, but the same with it's your emotional discipline that sort of really needs to be honed in here, especially with the right timing. So things need to be, as humans, we really try hard to achieve that balance. So I'm thinking here too, June, July is going to be a really important time for you to sort of work on that balance, focus on that balance. We've got, we're April, now we've got April, May, and then June, third week of June, we're already in Chariot territory, and that's when you will get what you're looking for, but most importantly, you'll be disciplined emotionally to cope with whatever comes in. It may well be travel as well. Chariot talks about movement, cars, old horse, chariot, whatever, but it's indeed movement. But you can't have movement without preparation beforehand. Let's see what March, April was bringing in. No, another big card. Oh my God, Leo. There we go. The Magician, the Spirit Messenger, bringing in new ideas. So this has been sort of bubbling away here. It's 50% risk. It's 50% potential. You've got everything you need to do it. You just need to emotionally discipline yourself. You've got the timing there. The idea or the project is very much there. It's almost like it's pure. It's coming from the spirit realm, the unseen world. So perfect. And now all you need to do is just work on tweaking how it, how it's all going to come together. So 3 major cards right up, so that's pretty good, Leo, for you, especially for you. Okay, let's have a look at recent influences. Oh, another one, the Fool. So the Fool is the first tarot card of the major arcana. So it talks about new journeys, new risks, jumping off the cliff, the unknown, what's going to happen, we don't know, just jump in. It's the people that sit there and go, oh, I'm too scared, I'm scared of heights, I'm not jumping, I'll just sit here, it's comfortable here. But this one says to you, no, you've got no choice now, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 big cards. Something big's coming for you, Leo, you've got to just get in. You just got to take the plunge, so to speak. And all will be revealed on the way down. The lesson that you'll be learning. The 8 of Wands, a beautiful 8 of Wands. No obstacles at all. Nothing to worry about. Things going along swimmingly. Again, I'm getting travel coming through. Some kind of traveling, or just, the easing of things. Just flying along. Having a good time. Just being emotionally disciplined. Just living a bit more of life rather than just sitting, oh, I can't do that or whatever. So this energy is the lesson. So also could be, you could meet somebody quite prolific at this time. With the 8 of Wands, it's very much it's the Sagittarian card with the arrow. So maybe someone's shooting their arrow towards you. So there you are. So that's a really lovely card, actually, is the lesson. But underneath all that, it's just like, let go and have fun. Get on with this. Do your jobs. You'll be fine. Don't worry about anything. The 8 of Wands will sort of just carry you off too. And if you are travelling, you're bound to be having quite a good trip. And, just letting off some steam, Leo. Okay, near future we have the 2 of Cups. What did I tell you about the arrow? So the 2 of Cups is a soulmate connection coming in to you. Now, soulmate connections, as we know on this channel, there's no sort of Disney factor with this one. They can be ruthless as well as being fabulous, because they're teaching us really important lessons that we need to know. One's the teacher, one's the student. So there's a connection coming up here, which is really important. So that will be coming in the near future of, like, perhaps, round from about the 25th of April on, that first week or two of Taurus. So we'll see more about that in a minute, but definitely this soulmate connection. Now, that can be any kind of a soulmate. They're people at work, they're just people that we really sort of gel with, but then again, they can be those sort of really fabulous ones as well, but we'll wait and see. What's happening you're not realising? Good news is on the way. Very much good news is on the way. This could be a child coming for somebody in your environment, or it could be in fact yours, or somebody, something to do with a child coming along that's going to really make everybody happy. Also, it is just basically good news, or the green light once again to start a project, to get things going. Really nice card too as well. And especially with the 2 of Cups here being the 6 and this is the 7, it looks like a pretty great time. Good vibes. It's Wands, so it's an action, moving forward sort of energy. It's not just going to come in, go out and disappear. It's going to be building and moving and evolving. Let's see how others see you as yourself. Look, Leo the Lion. Strength, self-awareness, Leo. We know that you're always front and centre. We know you're always there. We know you can't be missed, because usually most Leos that I ever come across, their hair is always they're quite grand. They are very much there. You can't miss them. They don't exactly sort of just wallflower around. But the main thing about this, it's the Father card as well. So it's about self-awareness, and I think that especially for females, the Father, our Father, for good or for bad, they always teach us sort of self-awareness, and that's their job, especially from fathers to daughters. It's a very important, they have a very important job. And that self-awareness is really needs to, we all need to work on it, because sometimes we can just be really unaware of how we affect other people, and then it comes in and we're like, oh dear, I didn't mean to say that, that's not what I intended. However, we all need that self-awareness. So people are looking at you with this self-awareness, and maybe they're thinking, I'm thinking they're thinking, oh, that Leo person's so self-aware, they're just everything and blah blah blah, they're so amazing. Yeah, but I know the Leos I know would beg to differ about when you really talk to them. No, I'm not. Self-awareness, positive feelings. Speaking of disruption, sudden disruptions coming in and going out very quickly, is the Knight of Swords. So this is the Gemini card. So just be aware, and I think you're quite aware, whatever situation you may find yourself in, I'm feeling like it may be some kind of travel. There's going to be this energy that comes in and really is quite disruptive, comes in, disrupts the whole thing, and then leaves. So just watch out for that energy coming in. It's usually an immature male that comes in. He's all fitted out with his armour on and everything else. But yeah, he's kind of quite engaging. He talks the talk, charming and everything. But he's got a lot to learn. So you know exactly who this person is. So just keep an eye out and don't be swept away by his charm and his talk, because before you know it, he will have left in the middle of the night. He's one of those sorts. And it's just how he goes. I mean, we need to accept people for what they are. So then that is the positive feeling about this April-May reading. You're on top of it, so it's fine. Okay, let's see the end result and the outcome. Final outcome is the Six of Cups, so getting together with family, friends, childhood, long-time friends, people from the past popping back up in your life that you least, you know, that sometimes, oftentimes this one comes in and you've just been thinking about that person and they call you or they email you or they message you. So this is sort of people from the past. Very much, I call it a past life card. It can also be people who you've never met before, but that feeling of knowingness is quite deep. So you're just going, oh my God, where do I know that person from? Very much that past life-ish energy there, Leo. Let's find your message. Wisdom, know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Thank you so much for listening, Leo. Have a fabulous month, whatever you're doing. It's going to be very interesting. Big mover and shaker cards here. So thank you for listening. Goodbye.